Good morning, YouTube. So today I'm going to repot this Phalaenopsis from the traditional potting medium, that is with leca beads and moss and so on, and going to put it into the semi-water culture that Samantha Orchid has talked about so much and been very successful in growing her orchids. So I'm going to try this with this Phalaenopsis. It's healthy, there's nothing wrong with it, but I want to see if I can actually mimic the water immersion method with one of my orchids and transfer it from traditional medium to water. Okay, so let's go. So here I'm pulling this out. Let's see, examine the root health of this particular orchid. Okay, so this is not looking too good, and there is all the rest of the medium in there, and I take it out. So all the beads you can hear. So let's get rid of it. Somehow this is not doing so good. So I'm going to cut away some of the rotted roots. They're not fully rotted, but there's definitely sign of rot, and see if the orchid recovers in the total immersion culture. Okay, so I think what Samantha is doing is 2 days on and 5 days off, so like 2 days of complete immersion and then putting it back and drying it out completely. So let's see, it's almost all out, and I will bring the pot in which to immerse it in. Okay, so here is a better look. I've taken away all the media and the moss. So there's a couple of new root tips coming out already, so we won't give credit to the water culture to do that. So I just want to identify those. There's one here that looks healthy, and there's one inside here, one here, and one here. So we won't count these, and we will just immerse them. Here's another one. So I'm going to cut away the dry bits and the hollow bits like this one, and maybe I'll keep this one, but I'll go around and cut off all the ones that I think are not viable, like this one I think is not so good. Okay, actually I can smell the rot. You know, there is a peculiar smell to the plant media when it is rotting, and I can get that smell right now with this plant. So I think this might be a timely rescue. Let's see what happens. So here it is. I've put the plant, immersed it in the water. You can see the water level is right to the top. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a soak so that all the roots get some water for some time. And then I'm going to bring the water level down to about there, so that, you know, they're just about touching. This is a rather tall vase for the plant, and I can't get it in any further, but I think this will have to do. So Samantha, I need your help. Tell me if I should cut down the water levels and what I should cut it down to. So there's a root that's going right down. So I'm going to soak it for some time, and then I'm going to remove the water and just only have it at the immersion level here, where the roots are just touching, and then I'm going to let it dry out. Okay, thanks for watching. Yes, so I've dumped the water up to this level. The reason being, I want to keep the crown or the stem above water. So we don't want the stem to rot. So the roots are all soaked, and I've dumped the water down to this level. So I hope that this is the semi-immersion, like the roots are kind of touching the water, but maybe I could dump some more water as well, but I want and see what happens. Maybe I go down further there and see that the roots are only just touching the water level. Okay, thanks for watching. So there, I've really reduced the level some more. So only 1 or 2 roots are completely immersed, but mostly they are above the water. And after 2 days, I will even throw out everything and just keep it to dry, and then fill it up again up to that point. Alright, thanks for watching.